By age 65, most people have already lost up to 8% of their muscle mass, and it only accelerates from there. That's why everyday tasks start feeling harder. The stairs seem steeper. The grocery bags feel heavier. And getting up from a chair? It takes more effort than it used to. But here's the surprising part. This slow muscle decline isn't just normal aging. It's a warning sign, and one you can absolutely fight. In fact, there's a simple, affordable food that can help stop muscle loss in its tracks. No powders. No supplements. No gym memberships. And chances are, it's already in your pantry. Or it used to be. Welcome to Wise Aging Seniors, where we share real tools to help you stay strong, independent, and full of life well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. If you've felt your strength slipping, or you just want to protect what you've built, this one change could rewrite the way you age. So tap like, hit subscribe, and share this with someone who's ready to take back their strength. Because what's coming next might just be the most overlooked key to healthy aging. Muscle loss after 65 is one of the most dangerous, least talked about threats to your independence, and it doesn't show up all at once. It sneaks in slowly. Quietly. One year you feel a little weaker walking upstairs. The next, you're avoiding long walks because your legs get tired. Eventually, even standing up from a chair or lifting a full pot feels like a challenge. This gradual decline is called sarcopenia, and it affects nearly every person over the age of 65 to some degree. Yet few people, even doctors, talk about it until it leads to something serious, like a fall, a fracture, or a long recovery from a seemingly minor illness. But sarcopenia isn't just a buzzword, it's a silent thief stealing your strength, mobility, and quality of life. The numbers are sobering. Most seniors lose 1 to 2% of their muscle mass every single year after age 65. That means by the time you're 75, you could have lost 20% or more of the muscle you once relied on to stay active and steady. And it doesn't just affect your arms and legs, it weakens your core muscles, your balance, your posture, and even your metabolism. It's why tasks that once took seconds now take effort. Why fatigue creeps in earlier. Why recovery from illness or surgery seems to take longer than it used to. Muscle isn't just about strength, it's your reserve power, your physical foundation. And once it starts slipping, everything from your confidence to your freedom is at risk. Worse yet, many people chalk it up to just getting old. But this thinking can be dangerous. When we accept muscle loss as inevitable, we stop trying to fight it. We stop lifting, stretching, moving, and the decline speeds up. It becomes a vicious cycle: move less, lose more. And the risk isn't just weakness. Sarcopenia is directly linked to falls, the #1 cause of injury-related death in older adults. It can lead to slower healing, greater risk of hospitalization, and the loss of independence that so many seniors fear most. If you've ever caught yourself grabbing furniture to stay balanced, if you've avoided walking outside on uneven ground, if you've felt embarrassed by how quickly you tire, you're not alone. But you are facing one of aging's most serious threats. The good news? This can be stopped. But the first step is seeing it clearly, because ignoring muscle loss doesn't make it go away. It only makes the consequences arrive sooner. Now that you understand how dangerous muscle loss can be after 65, let's talk about something you probably didn't expect: the quiet, unassuming food that could help protect your strength for years to come. It's not red meat. It's not a supplement. It's not some exotic superfood you have to special order online. It's lentils. Yes, lentils. Those small, earthy legumes that may have once lived quietly in the back of your pantry. But don't let their humble appearance fool you. Lentils are one of the most powerful foods for supporting muscle health as you age, and they work in ways that most people, including many health professionals, completely overlook. Here's why they matter. First, lentils are packed with plant-based protein, the essential building block your muscles need to repair and grow. But what sets them apart is their high content of leucine, an amino acid critical for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Think of leucine as the on switch that tells your body, hey, it's time to rebuild. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at activating this muscle building process, so having leucine-rich foods becomes even more important. And unlike heavy cuts of red meat, lentils are incredibly gentle on the digestive system. That's a big deal for many older adults. Bloating, discomfort, or sluggish digestion often become more common in later years, especially with high-fat animal proteins. Lentils offer the strength without the strain. But the benefits don't stop at protein. Lentils are also rich in fiber, which helps stabilize blood sugar and support gut health, both important for keeping your energy steady throughout the day. They also contain iron, which helps oxygen move through your blood, essential for muscle function, and magnesium, a mineral that supports muscle recovery and helps reduce cramping. Best of all, lentils are versatile, affordable, and easy to use. No complicated recipes or chef-level skills needed. Toss them into a pot of soup, stir them into a stew, mix them with brown rice, or sprinkle them over a salad. In just a few minutes, you've turned a regular meal into something that actively supports your strength, balance, and overall vitality. And here's something powerful to remember: every bite counts. While many people chase protein powders or expensive supplements, lentils quietly do the work, meal after meal, bite by bite, helping you hold on to the strength you still have, and even rebuild what you've lost. So next time you're thinking about your next meal, consider this: a simple scoop of lentils might just be your strongest ally in the fight against age-related muscle loss. Lentils aren't just powerful, they're practical. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul your entire diet to start seeing benefits. Just a small, consistent habit can lead to real, noticeable change. That's what we call the daily lentil routine: simple, satisfying, and science-backed. Here's how it works: start with just half a cup of cooked lentils. That modest portion gives you around 9 grams of high-quality, plant-based protein, along with fiber, iron, and magnesium, all essential for maintaining muscle mass, supporting energy, and reducing stiffness. For seniors, that's a perfect serving: gentle on digestion, easy to prepare, and powerful enough to make a difference. When should you eat them? A great time is lunch or after light physical activity, like a walk or gardening. Your body is more receptive to rebuilding muscle after movement, and lentils provide the fuel your muscles are looking for. Try including them just 3 to 4 days a week. You don't need to eat them every single day to feel a change. Need proof? Take Margaret, 74. She had never been a health nut, but she was tired of waking up stiff and feeling weak on her feet. She started adding lentils to her soup at lunch, nothing fancy, just something warm and filling. 2 weeks in, she noticed something small but meaningful: getting out of bed in the morning felt easier. Her legs weren't as stiff. Her energy lasted longer into the afternoon. These aren't dramatic overnight transformations, but that's not the point. It's about consistency. Lentils aren't a magic pill, they're better. They're real food, with real results that build over time. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever cooked with lentils before? What's your go-to comfort food that's also healthy? Tap like if staying strong after 65 is one of your top priorities. And here's a fun challenge: true or false, lentils have more protein per ounce than eggs? Drop your answer in the comments. Also, take a quick look at your meals this week. Are they supporting your muscles, or slowly letting them shrink? If it's time for a small change, let this be the easiest place to start. The beauty of the daily lentil routine is that it asks very little, but gives back so much. A scoop of lentils might not look like much, until one day, you climb the stairs with more confidence, carry that laundry basket without stopping, or wake up with just a little more ease in your step. Sometimes, the biggest difference comes from the smallest shift. If you're ready to take your strength seriously after 65, here's the secret: lentils are just the beginning. To truly unlock their power, pair them with one more habit: gentle, consistent movement. We're not talking about hours in the gym or complicated workout plans. Just light resistance exercises you can do from the comfort of your own home. Think seated squats using a sturdy chair, or simple rows with a resistance band. These movements mimic daily actions: standing, lifting, reaching, and help retrain your muscles to stay strong and responsive. Even 5 minutes a day is enough to amplify the benefits of the protein you're getting from lentils. Why? Because your muscles respond best when they're both fed and used. Protein gives them the building blocks. Movement tells them, build here. This combination, real food and real movement, becomes a powerful defense against sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that robs so many seniors of their independence. And it doesn't require powders, pills, or pricey equipment. Just a little bit of planning, a touch of effort, and a commitment to honoring the body you've lived in all these years. The beauty of lentils is how flexible they are. Build your new routine around what you enjoy. Maybe you make a hearty lentil soup after a walk. Or a lentil salad for lunch after your 5-minute stretch. When food and movement work together, your body responds in kind, with more strength, more stability, and more confidence in your step. And let's be honest, confidence is the real goal. It's not about looking younger. It's about feeling capable. About knowing you can carry your groceries, bend to tie your shoes, or step into the tub without fear. That comes from muscle, and muscle comes from the choices you make every day. So here's your simple formula: one humble food plus a little daily movement equals a stronger, steadier you. Tap like if you're ready to stay strong and independent after 65. Subscribe for more practical tips and real stories that make aging feel empowering, not limiting. And share this video with someone who could use a simple, powerful way to protect their strength. Your muscles aren't gone. They're just waiting for the right signal. Your strength is still within reach. Let's bring it back, one bite and one rep at a time.